So in today's video, we're going to be talking about 5 spiritual states that could enrich your journey as a business owner. The foundation of all things powerful, all things meaningful, and all things effective lies in spirituality. Now, I'm not converting myself into a spiritual guru. I don't claim to be any kind of spiritual guru, but I see myself as a student who's constantly learning, evolving, testing. And today's video, I want to share some of the experiments that I have done with some spiritual ideas and concepts as I am taking this journey as a business owner. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about 5 spiritual states that could enrich your journey as a business owner. Hi, my name is Rajiv Talreja. I'm an entrepreneur and a business coach, and I love working with MSMEs because I genuinely believe MSMEs are the heart and soul of this nation's economy. And as a business coach, as I work with these MSMEs, what I realize is that the journey of building a business is twofold. One is the journey of building a business in your actions, in your strategies, in your skills. And the other is the journey of building your business from the inside, from your emotions, your thought processes, your philosophies, your perceptions, your beliefs. So let's get started and explore what are those 5 spiritual states that you can play with, that you can experiment with on an everyday basis in your business. The first spiritual state that I invite you to explore is called Seva Bhav. What is the idea behind Seva Bhav? The idea behind Seva Bhav is very, very simple. Anything you do, everything you do it with the intention of serving others. Look, a lot of people think spirituality means that they have to practice certain rituals, follow certain methods, and only then they can attain spirituality. But spirituality is actually simple. It's the act of service. And when you just carry that intention of service, that intention amplifies the impact of your actions. Think about it. The power of intention is this invisible force. And when you add the ability to serve, the need to serve, and the desire to serve in everything you do, be it with your team members, be it with your customers, be it with your suppliers, be it with your own families, it becomes a very enriching and peaceful experience. I have found a lot of joy in adapting Seva Bhav in everything I do. I don't say that I'm a master of it, but I found it very, very enriching and meaningful when I just found my intention in Seva Bhav with the need to make a difference to others. And here's what I've learned and observed. We do more for others than we do for ourselves. So when we attach Seva Bhav, it gives us energy to be more and do more in the day-to-day activities of our business. The second spiritual state I invite you to explore is Satwa. What does Satwa mean? Satwa means purity. Satwa means harmony. Satwa is your ability to focus on your thoughts behind every action that you take and ground your thoughts in purity and harmony. Erase and eliminate all that negativity, greed, and self-centricity that comes in, and actually allow yourself to operate from a space of giving. Purity is powerful. When you operate from Satwa, which is purity, people can see through who you are. They can see through your deeper intention, and that's what allows them to trust you. And when someone sees a person who's grounding themselves in moral values and principles, they feel safe around that person. They don't feel the need to hold up a guard, and they're willing to trust that person. I have noticed entrepreneurs who are naturally sattvic, who have that natural purity about themselves, that energy of integrity, are actually way more effective when it comes to people in their business. Either their customers, their suppliers, or team members, people trust them easily because of the inner purity that person carries. The third spiritual state I invite you to explore is the state of Santosha. What is the state of Santosha? It's the state of gratitude. This is the state where you ground yourself in celebrating every single win. No matter how big or how small, you appreciate the smallest progress you make, and that appreciation, that gratitude gives you energy. And that energy allows you to build momentum and go out there and accomplish what you want to do on a day in, day out basis. Asantosha, on the other hand, is a state where you're not celebrating your wins. You are waiting for this major big event or achievement to happen, and then you will give yourself the permission to feel happy. Then you will give yourself the permission to feel gratitude. But santosha is dangerous. It's a trap. It drains your energy. It becomes an addiction of suffering. And so many times I've seen business owners who have placed in their head a thought process that I will be happy, I will be grateful only if I become extremely successful. Those kind of business owners actually create a trap of unhappiness for themselves, because through their journey they are unhappy about everything. They are practicing unhappiness and it's becoming their habit. So even after they achieve that big milestone or goal, they feel empty and hollow, and they feel like, what? This is it? This is what I was chasing? Life has no meaning. Life has no purpose. They go into those kind of thought trails which are not going to serve them. But entrepreneurs who practice the state of santosha celebrate every single win. My mentor Sidra used to say this. She used to say, what you appreciate appreciates. So the key is to root yourself in the state of santosha and remind yourself that this is a journey. It's a journey that has to be celebrated. The destination is inevitable when you celebrate the journey, and the destination keeps moving as you grow, because at the end of the day, you're not chasing something, you are practicing santosha, which is a beautiful space to operate from. The fourth spiritual state I invite you to explore in your journey of building your business is the state of vairagya. What is vairagya? Vairagya means detachment from material pleasures. Now, when I say detachment from material pleasures, some of you must be thinking, Rajiv, this is contradictory to being an entrepreneur and building a business, because being an entrepreneur is about growth, it's about achievement, it's about success. No. What you need to understand is this: spirituality is true abundance. And vairagya doesn't mean that you leave everything and walk towards the forest or the mountains. Vairagya means that in your everyday life, as you fulfill your roles as an entrepreneur, as a leader, as a sales professional, as a spouse, as a parent, as a child, while you are fulfilling your roles, you're not giving up on your roles and going somewhere. While you're fulfilling your roles, you are operating from a state of detachment to material elements. You are at a state of inner stillness and peace, and you're not attaching any emotion to everything that is outside of you. It's a state of bliss. Detachment allows you to operate from a macro perspective rather than get caught up in micro details and get your emotions drained by micro details. Detachment gives you objectivity to look at decisions from a larger perspective, in a larger scheme of things, how every decision of yours is going to unfold, rather than in a tactical situation where you are thinking and measuring win or loss. Vairagya is beautiful as an entrepreneur. In simple words, Vairagya gives you appetite for long-term sustainability rather than short-term survival. Vairagya allows you to be purpose-driven and not transactional-driven in every situation. The fifth and final spiritual state is the state of Dhairya. Now, when we hear the word Dhairya, some of us think Dhairya equals courage. But the true meaning of Dhairya is actually patience. Dhairya, which is patience, allows you to give time. Especially as a business owner, while we are setting goals, while we are putting out objectives and going after those objectives, while we are taking action, somewhere we get entangled with the desire that the result has to happen by a certain time. And when it doesn't happen by that time, we feel disappointed, we feel distracted, and we deviate from our long-term goals. Whereas Dhairya, patience, tells you to give time. Waqt ko waqt do. It's a very powerful principle. Sometimes, even after all the efforts, even after putting together all the systems, exploring all possible strategies, the desired result may not show up. And that is the moment where you need to practice Dhairya. You need to practice patience and stick to the process, believing in the process. Dhairya is beautiful. I think this is something that tests us every day. And if we can take on Dhairya, we can practice patience and accept that nothing is actually missing. Everything that is happening is meant to be happening, and my job is to stick to the process. As long as I'm taking action in the right direction, then we are playing our role of taking action in the right direction, and we are giving time with the faith in the foundation that nothing is missing. Everything is where it is supposed to be right now. I have seen Dhairya being a great stress reliever because it just gives you the ability to surrender to the process. And exploring Dhairya itself can transform the way you make decisions as a business owner and you experience emotions on a daily basis. So these were 5 spiritual states that I invite you to explore in your journey as a business owner. So go out there, explore it for yourself, and if you find this video useful, then make sure you subscribe to this channel for more business learning. This is an offbeat video that I have never covered as a topic, but it's something close to my heart that I love exploring and learning about. And if you've had an experience with any of these 5 states, then share it in the comments below. I look forward to reading your comments.